Hello everyone, welcome to one of my Graphic 45 brand ambassador projects. So this assignment was a featured collection. So I decided to go with the Sunshine on My Mind collection. And I've created this 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 album with a nice thick spine and 4 signatures inside. Now, the great thing about this album is you can actually make it with one 8 by 8 pad, or if you've got the patterns of solids and 12 by 12s, you can actually go to town and really add some more details in. So this is called my Staggered page album, because when you open it up, you have this stagger of pages going up. So we start off on the inside cover with just some 2 pockets. And in this tutorial, I really highlight in part 2 how to get the most out of your papers. So it's made using just one 8 by 8 there. And on the back, we have exactly the same. Got some tags. The same, just this time I've got a piece of ephemera, but identical pages. And just for fun inside here, I've used some Cool Cats dies, which is their paper clip ones. So these are actually made of cardstock, and I've punched some 1-inch circles here from the patterned paper just to make some cute ones. But I found in the ephemera piece, this little piece, so that's come from the ephemera pack, that little ladybug, so that can tuck in as well. So it's a great way of using up those little pieces of scraps you've got at the end, and it ties in with your project. So I've done them back to back so you can turn them around as well. And then we go on to page 1. Now each of these pages, let's take that tag off for a second, is a pocket page. So I can do another photo mat, slide in and out from there if you want to. On the front, I've 3D mounted one of the ephemera pieces, stuck the watermelon onto this lovely paper, this Sunshine on My Mind paper. So we start off with a small page, and as you can see, they just get bigger as we go back. And each of the pages has a flap. So we open this up. I've used one of the Cool Cats circle photo slots here. It fitted perfectly, especially when I did it in the corners. It was a bit tight if I'd done them there, top, bottom, left and right. So corner to corner was a perfect place to put the largest one. And then just a little pocket on the right hand side. And here we have, let me grab this. This is one of the journal cards from the 8 by 8 pad. I've got a little tuck spot here, so I can put a small one. Oh, I've got a small one here. You can put a little small journal card in there and it just shuts like so. As I said, there's a pocket. And then on the back, let me bring this with me. We've got room for 3 by 4 photos, landscape and portrait in there, just with one of the ephemera pieces again. So this one was all about cutting pages to fit over here and then taking the waste so you can see this paper. Oh no, wasn't there. It was somewhere else. That's one of the journal cards. And then using it to make pockets to match your scraps and really maximizing your paper use. Then we move on to the second page. So we've gone from 4.5 to 5.5 inch square. Again, one of the ephemera pieces, and it is actually also a tuck spot. So it's a little pocket just by gluing a little U shape. So lots of this has been done after the tutorial, after I've shown you all the techniques you need. We've got a tuck spot here, of a pocket here, so we can fit some more photos in there. And this as well, you can fit your G45 tags into that one. And if I'm correct, we can fit one in like so, and you could just have a little piece of ribbon for there. Yeah, it was too tall to go in for that one. So this one opened to the left, so I decided to switch it up and have this one lift up. And again, I've used some Cool Cats dies here just to do some photo slots. So it just cuts in those 4 little notches, and then you have a photo mat which is just slightly bigger than 4x4, so you can put your photo straight onto that photo mat, or take this out and replace it with your photo. So it just tucks in there so you can still see the papers underneath. And then on the bottom, again, room for your 4x4 photos. And this time I took the paper from here, and from my 8x8 pad, I got that piece and that piece. And then I was able to get this from another cut from another piece, and added a little piece of ephemera there just to add some little detail, just to cut it up a little bit. And again, pocket page. And on the back, I started to keep it a little simple here, just a little photo mat there for 4x4 photo. And then this page, this is where I did utilise some of the journal cards, the 3x4, to make these 2 doors. If you haven't got the 12x12, just leave the doors off and you'll have plenty of paper in your 8x8 to finish this project. It's got one of the journal cards from the 8x8 pad. And then I've just done one of the G45 tags, just cut some photo slot. Again, these are Cool Cats dies. They just cut little notches, and a 3x4 photo mat. And that acts as a closure to keep these 2 doors closed. And then you can tuck more stuff on the inside. So you can close one door, close them both, lots of fun. But as I said, if you haven't got the journal cards, the 12x12, and you're trying to save some paper, just leave the doors off, it's fine. And again, room inside. So page 1, the smallest one opened to the left, this opened up, so this time I went left again. And inside, we've just kept it nice simple, a space for a 6x4 photo there and a 6x4 photo there, and it'll just leave a little border, but I do that bit in the tutorial. Like so. So I have used the patterns and solids here just to show you what they would look like and how they tie in, but I did have enough paper left over from making this from the 8x8 pads that I could have done this with just the 8x8 pad. And then on the back, you saw this in the tutorial, but I've added the closures. So just 2 little swivels. Now I do have videos on my YouTube channel how I make my little swivel closures with these little round bits just to raise them up. Because what I found was once I put those into the paper, it sort of forced them up, which I wasn't a fan of. So by lifting them with those folio circles, it just gives me a nice cleaner finish. And again, it's a pocket, so we can drop some photos in here. So this has now become 6.5, so you can fit your 6x4 photos in here nice and easily. So same in there, you can just put 6x4 photos straight in. And then the final page, we've got this vertical pocket where we can fit some journal cards and ephemera cards inside. And again, just matching closures on both sides because you are going to see them together. So it's quite nice having them tied together. We open this up, and again, I've got some Cool Cats dies, which are these slit slot dies. So they cut and leave a little pierced edge. So you know there's a little pocket there. And it's so easy to do. Just die cut it 3 times and glued the bottom and glued that. But you leave this bit open so you can tuck your cards in. So it goes down but no further because of the glue. So let's tuck that in there. We tuck this one into that pocket, and we tuck that one into that pocket. So just some clever glue in there, like so. And then a nice big pocket here, so you can put some 5x7 photos in this one, and your 6x4s, of course. Anything smaller than 5x7 will also go in here, because it's a 7.5 by 7.5 inch page. Let's take that card tag with me. So we're going to then just go on, oh, and again, this one goes up. So I've got room for a 7x5 photo there and a 7x5 photo there. Again, it is a pocket page, so you can do another photo mat to go in there. And there are enough scrap pieces which you could decorate one up easily. And the last page is a nice deep pocket here, so you can put your 5x7s sticking out there. Again, another G45 tag there. But this element is a tuck spot, so you can, actually let me get a smaller one. Tuck some journal cards inside, like so. So I've just glued a U shape like that around, just so things don't fall out. Just thought that was a lovely little use of that, because the ephemera pieces are so big in this collection. And then at the back we've got the same as the front, as I've shown you already, but I just added that little ephemera. I thought it fitted nicely there. And I've even had papers left over, so I made one of my double pocket tags, which is one of my past G45 brand ambassador projects. So you've got a pocket on the back and a pocket in the front, and a piece of the ephemera there as well. Just a nice little way of having extra tuck spots and spaces to put things that you want. So I hope you like my staggered page album, and there's definitely ways you can change this up and make it suit you and make alternatives. To help you, I have got a PDF cutting guide, which you'll find a link to in the description below, and it's in my Facebook group called Paper Crafting with Paul, and it's in the file section called Staggered Page Album, and you can just download it, and it'll really help as you watch the video, because it'll have all the measurements rather than you having to scribble them all down, especially with the score lines and everything like that. So I hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough. Oh, I've got a little tag, so I can tag a little hook there, so I can add some ribbons and some extra ephemera if I want. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you have, please leave me a comment, tell me what you think in the description below. Give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of it, and hopefully you will join me for the tutorial as well. Thanks for watching, and happy crafting.